Are you recording?
Yep.
Yeah. So what we're approaching here is there's a burrow with two burrowing owls up in our left. You can see the car in front of us is probably already eyeing that up. One of the nice things about the community here is a friend actually told me the precise point in the park where the owls were, so even without that car we'd know exactly where to stop. And these owls are absolutely tiny. They're probably only about 7 or 8 inches tall. Now, unlike most owls, they actually like to hang out during the day, which is very handy for photographers given nighttime shooting's difficult. But if you just look over on the left there, I don't know if your camera will pick it up, but there's a tiny little brown object. So I am not, there's a male and a female. I can't tell which one that is. When they're together it's easier, so let's move into position a bit. So that will either be the male protecting the nest while the female's down below, or the partner could be out hunting at the moment. But they don't tend to hunt for very long, so my suspicion is that's the male with the female below. That's where my knowledge curve is still developing. But the beauty of the lenses, of course, is you can get pretty close. These beanbags are just an absolute lifesaver on the side of the car, and just the tiniest vibration you've got to try and avoid. So you're trying to get the camera as stable as possible, and even turning the car engine off makes a difference, so it will pick up that sort of vibration. So we're at 840mm at the moment, so it's a 600mm lens with a 1.4 teleconverter, and that you know, the owl isn't even close to filling the frame, and that there'll be quite a bit of cropping. But if one of them chooses to fly, then you've got the space to pick up the wings as well, which is important. It's always a shame where you've almost got overreach in your lens and missed that optimum flight shot. So there will be plenty of burrowing owl shots that people get. So you're trying to look for something a little bit different, a little bit unique. So if the male's bringing back some prey for his partner, that's a fantastic shot to get. Something in flight's great, or even interaction between the couple. So I've seen a couple so far where they're just giving each other an affectionate peck, which just adds a little bit of uniqueness to the shot, which is really what you're trying to achieve. One of the things that burrowing owls is they're just so alert and curious, and the eyes are massive, these bright yellow orbs in the middle of their head, and they'll just, so he's looking up right now and there'll be a bird or an airplane maybe going overhead, and they're just wonderful to catch their different expressions. She's also aware of the camera, so she's not disturbed by it in any way. But when I fire the shutter release, you can see her head move around a little bit. But you can tell their expressions change quite dramatically if they're actually disturbed. And I think, just like many of us, that's the time to know just to pull back. I think it's critical in wildlife photography to actually respect nature and just aim to leave it as undisturbed and normal as possible. I've heard too many stories of people, you know, just wanting to get that bit closer, that bit better picture, and it just becomes a selfish act. There was a wonderful period here last year when a badger chose to develop a set that was probably not much further away than that owl is now from us, and she had 4 badger cubs, and it was just a joy for photographers in the area to shoot these badgers over the course of probably about 2 weeks. And you'd come here and there'd be a lineup of 6-7 cars, but again, it didn't feel crowded. It was a great spot and a great moment. And then someone spoilt it. You know, they didn't have a long lens, and I understand some people don't, but it doesn't give you the right to walk right up to the set, which is what this person did, and effectively scared the family away. So they moved probably about another quarter mile further back, which was out of shooting range for everybody. So not only are you disturbing nature, but I guess you're disturbing it for everyone else. So it's just to be as unselfish and as understanding as you can about nature and the people that are trying to enjoy it.